Hey guys and gals, thank you for your patience. Just doing mod stuff, guys. Just doing mod stuff. Maybe I should make my starting intro a little longer just so I get the information into chat. Whether it's necessary or not, I don't know, but I just still do it. It's there for you guys and gals. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the views, you guys. Man, every single one of you, awesome. Thank you so much for the views. I'm quickly gonna check the stream, make sure we're good. Hold up. Appreciate the. Sounds good. Good. All right. Yes. Okay. We're going to continue on. I think that's it for yeah. We're just going to get going here. All right, welcome back. Thank you guys and gals again for the views. Wherever you are, that's awesome. Truly is. Also for the likes. You like the content, please hit the like button. Quickly shout out some recent subscribers. That's legendary. As a matter of fact, well, I can do it still, but I just have to go doing my own mod stuff, guys. Just gotta check. Let's see here. Recent, somewhere in here. Recent subscribers. Let's see. Well, we have Takashi Shibato. We have Salt of the Earth Ministry. We also have, I have to go to my notifications, I guess, apparently. Goodness gracious, Sally on Sundays. My channel here should bring up the notifications thing. There it is. Also, just want to make sure I get everybody. Well, there was a couple of them, but okay, one of them, Flawless Hack. Thank you for the recent follow. And yeah, new subscriber. And WX87. I don't know what you did with your name there, where you just gave up on trying to think of one. I don't know. Zert GHGBGPO. It's kind of funny and awesome at the same time, but thank you guys for the follow or the subscribe, however that all works. Appreciate you. Figure I'd show you guys out quickly. Let's go. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Just need to do this. I'm kind of prepared, somewhat prepared. I know where everything is. I kind of just do stuff kind of on the fly here. Where am I? Yes, here. This is what I'm looking for. And here and here. So this is for you guys, subscribers and viewers. This is for you guys. And gals, let's go. Turn it up. Yeah. That is so awesome, you guys. appreciate the love and support. It means a lot. It truly does. Okay, so yesterday, I know I decided I'm going to do the stream today for you guys and gals. Yesterday I wanted to do a little more research and working with lighting and such, thinking of maybe putting probes in. We'll see how it goes. And then there's the decision whether you use volumes or not. You don't really have to use volumes, it looks like, but I have volumes set up. That's fine. A lot of when you're setting up your game or your world, guys, there's a lot of things to consider. Well, bits and bytes, for example, and like the resolution or quality of your game, for instance, can affect performance, right? So if you have like negative performance, if you will, you're gonna lose, people that are gonna be wanting to play your game, right? So there's a lot of different things to consider. VR seems like a lot of the settings are set pretty low. And then there's some other things that I've noticed. Now, I could easily remove post-processing. That's not a problem. I've added it anyways. So we'll just ignore it for now. But I have universal render pipeline set up. Okay, guys? And let's look for my render resources. I've created my assets, and this is where you kind of do your setup. I'll just change this after. So I have some things selected here. I gotta determine whether I want some checked or not checked. These are kind of the settings I have set up right now. I have HDR checked here, and I decided I'm going to make this also color HDR. Lighting in that it's kind of like a science on its own, guys. So, of course, there's lots of information here. So you kind of have to research which ones you want, which ones you don't want. So, and then eventually you can do to save on like resources. You can actually do a burn and mix your lighting, or let's see, what do I have here? I didn't really want to get into the lighting part of it too much. I may still be changing some settings here and there. The render pipeline, the renderer is still the same. I haven't changed anything really in here. Post-processing is on because, well, I'm using post-processing. And then there's also the camera as well, which you kind of have to set up. I have my anti-aliasing set up on my camera versus having it here. It's disabled. Now, if I find that information, it's kind of like an A or B thing. You have it either here or you have it on your camera. I don't know. Again, I'm no lighting expert. A lot of this is the lighting and stuff is kind of what I'm setting up. And of course, it's not really a multiplayer game. The idea is to turn it into a multiplayer game. Whether it happens or not, that's another story. But setting up a game and creating a game, there's a lot of things to consider. Just got to open up some of my old documentation here. We're talking about maybe volumes. Was it volumes I should be looking for? Let's see. Working, lighting, volumes. Let's see. Post-process volumes allow you to affect all or just a subsection of your scene. And the global and local post-processing. Right now my setup for global, where's that check? Is that in here? Somewhere there's an is global. Oh, it might be on here. Yeah, there it is, which is part of my post-process volume. So you can set a global. Local would be like, let's say you wanted lighting or something inside of a building or whatever, right? Let's see, what was I looking for? Baking, light maps, setting up your asset. This is actually quite big. I'm going to change this down to 50 because I started thinking about it. It has to do with your camera render distance. Let's have a look here. Max shadow rendering distance, right? So whatever the camera can see. And I think 2 should be fine. And then I have this. Oh, snap. Oh, we'll worry about that later. Fast. Between I'm just gonna put that on for now. And then I don't have this on yet. I was thinking of probes, but if enabled, smooth transition will be created between reflection probes, right? I don't have any probes right now. Okay, that's that, the renderer. And then something else I wanted to bring up. Is it part of the lighting scene? Yeah, when I created my own lighting settings, so here's some more settings I've checked. I have it on GPU. Somewhere, I know I have it here. I have the information to explain some of the reasoning behind why I'm using certain things. I just have to find the information, some keynotes and that. This doesn't look like it. Sorry guys, there's too many documents here. I'm kind of bouncing back and forth here. Okay, to prevent slowdown, you should place your post-processing, which I did on the in its own layer. That's done. Main camera rendering. So you have a choice with the main camera. You could have the rendering through here or in the asset. So it's an A or B thing. So here we go. I think I found it. Use no anti-aliasing on the main camera with also using anti-aliasing MSA 4 times. 4 times is recommended by Meta apparently. So just go with 4 times if you do use it. In the ultra pipeline asset, which is what we're looking at, I have it disabled in this case. So if you have it disabled here, have it enabled on the camera. I believe it might be when you're kind of going between global and local. I think that might be the reasoning for that. FXAA uses a full screen pass that smooths edges on a per pixel level. This is the least resource intensive anti-aliasing in URP. That's why I'm using the fast, because it's the least resource intensive. So B, so that was A. Now B, which I'm using right now, I have the fast FXAA on my camera. So I'm using it on my main camera, and also anti-aliasing is disabled in the asset. Okay. I took those notes. I don't really have a permanent hard reason for that, but somewhere I can't recall exactly where I got that information, but it's kind of an A or a B thing when you're setting it up. Okay, here we go. So combined, it makes it look a bit too blurry. Apparently that's what happens if you have them both kind of combined, if you set it up here as well. Set each post-process volume game object to this layer so it participates in post-processing. Okay, so that's that. The distance here is kind of, I figured it out because the map isn't very big. Let's go to the player. 367, so if I move the player all the way to here, the camera is really going to only go this distance. So that's kind of my reasoning for that. So if I go 401, okay, we're just about at the wall here. Okay, Control Z, Z, Z. He's back. Minus 367. You know, that's only 34 distance. So, as a matter of fact, I could probably go less. That's kind of the reasoning for this value right here. So I could probably set it to 25. Go with a 2 and a 2. Quality in that, I mean, for testing, a lot of this, just kind of go with lower numbers when you're doing testing. I haven't done a burn yet, but I'm also doing a lot of the pre-setup. So I have it on bake indirect. I'm using my GPU. The samples here, I'm just going to put 32. And controls the number of samples the light mapper will use for direct lighting calculations. Increasing this value may improve the quality of light maps, but increases the time required for baking to complete. So it's a small map, really it won't take long. I'm using that light map resolution. I believe this should be 10 if I recall. Going with lower values. Set the resolution and pixels used per unit for objects lit by baked global illumination. The higher this value is, the more time the editor needs to bake lighting. Okay, so just start with 10. And then I also created this light map parameters, guys, which, right, I haven't really made any adjustments, but when you do that, so you have to take note, right? This is all part of the setup. Going to the lighting, so I just named it Ship 11 light map, blah blah blah. We haven't done a bake yet, so here you would do your baking. I could do a bake just for funsies, just to show you. I think we're kind of 100% set up. Let's have a look here. Go here. These all reflect what I've changed. Everything's stored here, so anything I change in the other is stored here. So right now these are all default settings. I could tweak them and adjust them accordingly. You can easily just highlight here. Unity's great. They give you a little bit of information explaining what each thing means, some notes. You could also just type iridescent budget Unity, and there will be some documentation. There will be even forums and such. So you can get a lot of support and help from people on the forums as well. So I recommend you have a Unity profile. Obviously, you're going to have one if you're using Unity, but you can participate in the forums. You can ask questions, and there's a lot of good support there. Okay, lots of reading, lots of information to get in the brain. So again, I'm no lighting expert. I'm just kind of going on based on other people's information, learning from them, and just doing my own testing. Sometimes I'll create my own world just for lighting and try different testing, right? Okay. So these are kind of my settings for now. So I'm just gonna do a quick run here, and everything looks good here. Also in my game, I have it set up as check VSync, guys. Make sure that's checked because you'll get, I don't know, you just get, it's resource intensive, I guess. Could be my answer if you don't check it. Um, Enable VSync only for the game view while in play mode, right? So if I run it, you'll see what happens is I'll click this. I should be able to click this. Is it gonna let me? Stats. There it is. I wanted to click stats here, and if I look, you can see some of the information that's happening. Everything's running at 60 FPS. Okay, so that's smooth. Before I checked VSync, everything was kind of running like it was screaming. So right now things are kind of normal, right? We don't have a lot going on in the game, and I haven't done a burn, so which we could do right now. I'm just gonna go like that, go here, and then I'll just show you how to do a burn quick, and then you can see the light map. What happens is, wow, lots of overlapping stuff. That's amazing. 2006, woo! That's a lot. So you could actually, somewhere in here, I didn't really want to get into this right now. I want to keep creating. We can look at the light map right here. That's kind of the light map. Okay. And there is another way to, let's see, which one was that again? Was it here? Yeah. You can see, just go like this to see the bake light map. And you can kind of, you will, like, I don't have really any control of the sea cans, right? So they're kind of like a solid object. I really can't do any changes or make any changes. So there is going to be some light that kind of seeps through. So and then what's the other one you can look at? The UV charts, I think, or the overlap. You can see the UV overlap as well. Anyways, this is kind of part of the testing phase, if you will. It's not really finalized, but I thought I'd just quickly show you that. Okay, and we'll just uncheck it, go back to shaded. Okay, and you can wireframe it, shaded wireframe. It's whatever you want. Okay. Some coffee, quickly. Overlapping UVs. I know there's a way to increase the spacing. I think it has to do with the resolution, if I recall. This more. Okay, it needs more time for baking. It's a distance thing. When you do the burn, samples? No, which one is it? Just looking at some of my notes here. Lighting and volumes. That's that. That's not important. Baked GI. Okay. Baked GI, just quickly. I'm finding my notes slowly here. I'm kind of just opening them on the fly. Guys, I'm just bringing up information as I kind of go. There's really no set order of operations on how I'm doing this video. We're just kind of flowing with it, okay? Lights can be added to your scene. We don't have any lights right now, but Baked GI, global illumination, optimal for performance. Okay, real-time GIs if you want like the shadows and such to I'm gonna go here. See if I can find you. Okay, I need to be close so you can see the shadows, but as you can see, that's real time, right? If you want to kind of have a night and day thing going on, which we're not really doing that anyways, but let me go to, I'm going to clear this, and I want to go to my light map here. Let's see, where are you again? The 1024 by 1024. That's not too bad. And if you want to, you can just clear baked data and it's gone. Okay? And then you can just kind of start again. Alright. So going to my render resources. What? What are you doing again? Why are you doing this to me? It's saying, showing I have a cinder block checked. Why are you being like this? I'm just gonna run it again. This is kind of a new error I've never come across before. Okay. There we go. I don't know what the inspector's getting weird, doing weird stuff. Okay. HDR is checked. That's HDR. Oh, I had this resolution up before. Okay. And I changed this to 2. Soft shadows, medium. Okay, that's fine for now. All right. Real time. That's what I was looking for. Where is that again? Okay, the renderer is ship 11. Okay. That's correct. That's all correct. And I'm still contemplating whether I should have NAND propagation on or off, because it says this will slightly affect performance. It should only be used if you experience NAND issues that you can't fix. Well, I haven't really come across any that I'm aware of, so not too worried about that right now. I was thinking, I don't know, on or off. I have them on right now. Where is that set up here? That's the default. I haven't changed anything there. That's my URP, which is you set up through the project settings, guys. Okay, it's got to be set up here. Same thing at quality. Okay, I have it on ultra right now, but that's fine if it's just for me and I'm running around in it by myself. It's fine. Lighting, it's got to be in here. There it is, right there. Okay, GI baked global illumination. I have it on baked indirect here. You can have, there's a couple other ones, but I'm just going with that. Does it give you any information on baked? No, you'd have to look into it. Use baked GI for static game objects. Use when there are less dynamic elements. We're gonna have obviously a character. It's the only dynamic object. Bake all of the information into light maps, right? Tremendous performance boost, right? In turn, increase in memory consumption due to more light maps. I wrote bits and bytes. CPU cost, RAM cost, I imagine, is a trade-off. And then real time is right if you want like a daytime, nighttime thing. That's when you would use real time. Okay, which is unchecked. Alright, and I'm using, yeah, there it is, baked GI. Sheesh, it's an A or B thing. It's not a both. Alright. Okay, I'm going to stop on that. That's enough of that. But the other thing I wanted to get into was when I created this light map parameters, I haven't changed anything, right? So basically it's still the default, technically speaking, but you also have to be aware when you're bringing objects in, guys. I've noticed this, and I think you want to do it ahead of time, and I got a bit of pain going on. If you notice here, okay, so I have 2,588 cinder blocks. Okay, which still have to be, I'm still not done with the walls. They're just set up good enough, close enough. But now I'm looking, okay, I was going to go check this and check that off, but I decided I'm going to put it back to default. So I've done that. I think I have to actually do all of them. I can't remember. Hopefully I didn't change them. I think they're still at default. Yeah, that's default. But if you notice, I have to click down this arrow. Just remembering, I'm like, oh my god, how do I change the material? This is how you change the material. You have to go into the child game object to be able to change the element, right? I could easily change it to something else, right? Easily. And that's how you do that. Of course, I'm not going to use that. Okay? But if you look, the light map parameters, so that, I already changed that. So I think I changed this one as well. I started doing it. I'm like, oh my god, I have to go through 2,500 before you start copying and pasting or copying objects, guys. This is my recommendation, so you don't have go through the same pain I'm going to be going through. If you create, and I think it was done in here. Yeah, I created it inside lighting, scene, light map parameters. I just down arrow, create a new. Okay. Technically speaking, it's still the default one. I don't remember if it's the medium or whatever, but I'm gonna have to go through every one of these blocks and change it, which is gonna be painful, and I won't put you guys and gals through that torture. So that's not gonna be fun. I should just go block by block here. I think the smartest thing to do is, if I'm going to stagger these to make it more realistic, like a real wall, I'm going to end up deleting all these. And then once I do all of these ones, of course it would be easier, it would be better if I could just select them all. But if you look, I have no access to the child when I do that. Okay, I can only change the settings in the child. So that's some tips for you guys and gals. Okay, I'm not doing any special videos on this kind of stuff. If you want to get if you want to see the pain, uh, my pain, and I always find problems. I'm good at that, and then I'll also work through a solution and figure it out without having to call my cousin. I'll do some online research too, right? There's going to be good information and bad information. I recommend you get at least 3 sources of information and pick the best solution for your problem. So I was thinking I'll just delete the rows. So when I start deleting, then once I get this row done, I'm just going to copy the row up. And I might just do that kind of behind the scenes, guys, just to get it done, right? I don't want to put you through. That's going to take me probably an hour to do all that, probably. So I don't want to bore you too much. Let's have some coffee. And let's go back to creating. Okay, that's kind of an update. Also, I was thinking, I haven't really got any feedback from you guys at all, which drum I should use. I could, I guess, maybe search for more drums on the asset store. Maybe I'll get lucky and find something. Just hold up. Bringing up the asset store. And then just go here and search for barrel drums, I guess. Oil barrel. Barrel drums. That should work. Oh, went to barrel. Okay. Ooh. This looks like a good one. Pretty rusty ones too, but there aren't any blue ones. There's some nice rusty ones here. I'll show you guys so you can see. I'll just click. There we go. Free Maxim. Now I have to pay attention to which ones I'm using. They're really good, but I'm looking for a blue one. Those are really rusty. So, what the? Okay, I'm gonna save those in 3D oil and gas in case I use them. I need. Of course, you could pay for them too. Oh, this guy here has the right one, but he wants $10, and yeah. I mean, I'm just a small-time YouTuber, nobody important, and I don't make a lot of money, so I'm looking for this one here. Has some good ones too. Barrels, some wine type barrels, some plastic ones. They're asking $10, and we're just using free assets. So did I save this one? they're kind of different, but at least there's a blue one. So I'm going to save that in 3D oil and gas. And then I'm going to show you guys and gals quickly. Okay, there's a nice blue one there. I might have to scale them. But let's bring that in, because I don't really care for that. Like, they did a nice job. I like this drum. Okay. But this one's it's too chromey for me. It has that chrome look. And it all boils down to materials and textures, guys. So I don't blame them. Like, I'm not giving them a hard time. They were trying to go for that blue look. Maybe that shiny metal look. So, I mean, that's the way it turned out. Okay, let's add this to my assets. I might have to scale them again. And we gotta download them. That's normal, guys. Download, then the imports. I think they get downloaded to your asset profile. And then somewhere, there's like a connection between you and Unity somewhere, right? Okay, so materials, ground, that's a material, so I'm going to keep it. Keep the models. There's some code. We'll have a look at the code. Prefabs you're gonna want. I don't want the scene. You definitely want all the textures. Okay. I don't want the scene. I don't need it. All right. Okay, close this. It always puts it in your assets, so somewhere in here should be that. So I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna just so I know, I have to kind of take notes, so that when I do my credits, I know where it came from. Okay, whoops. Oh, I might have just moved it. Okay, I didn't move it. Okay, there. Alright, so now I create a folder called the Asset Resources, and it has all my assets. Anything I download from the asset store goes in there. Okay, so I was thinking of using this one here, but it kind of looks black, right? I don't know, it looks kind of like fake plastic to me. I'm not trying to say anything bad. Let's just have a look at them quickly. I called it Refuse Center. I didn't know what else to call it. So I'll just put it in there and let's have a look at it. Okay. Want to deselect it. Why are you doing this to me today? Right? It doesn't look too bad. It's not terrible. Again, they used only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 line segments to create the circle. So it kind of has that not so circular shape. Kind of looks like somebody dropped it on its side 16 times, you know? So, I mean, guys, don't get me wrong, okay? It's still nice, okay? It's better than something I can make. So, but I don't think I'm gonna use their. They have these crates, which are nice. I'll probably use them. I like their crates. Okay, so that's why I kept that. So let's check out the other ones. Okay, that's this one. Okay. Again, I'm using the barrel rust one from Kaiba. It's a good one, right? That's the one that we're using here. Marco, there we go. And prefabs, okay? And then the other thing we have to do is anytime you import something, you kind of have to do this every time. This is the fastest way to do it. Again, I started off just selecting them and doing it, but this is kind of the faster way. Okay, well, it is the faster way. It does all of them for you. Okay, or anything that hasn't been done. So here we go. Blue, green, blue. I kind of like the colors. They're kind of sick. So nice variety. Let's grab this blue barrel and put it in there. And then I'm just gonna duplicate one here. Bring it over here. Bring this one here. And I have to get my scaling, so yeah, well, it's a bit different. It's got a dent in it, which is kind of neat, but it looks like one of them kind of plastic barrel drums, but at least it's kind of the right color, I guess. Let's see, do we have any, like, that's what I'm kind of looking for, really. It's more something like that. Where they just has them two ribs. Like this. The other thing I'm thinking of is I could change the color. I could create a material and just maybe edit the material. I'm not sure yet. I want to maybe go with a darker blue. I don't know, guys. It's just not the right one. That's the thing, right? Okay, so I mean, I'm not saying that they're bad. I wonder if I could use the material. Let's do that quickly. What material is this using? Blue barrel. And this is off right now. Okay. Blue barrel. So let's just have a look. Use their material. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah. The texture, right? I have to actually edit the material and remove the texture. So what I could do is just copy. Let's just copy this. Let's see if we could do this. Yeah, right. Control D there, and rename. Just rename it to modded or something. Okay. And then we're gonna, the base map is, it's got a texture, right? So that even has a texture too. going back to here, let's see if I could change things. Delete. Whoa, didn't want to do that. Control Z. Control D. Rename. Start again. Modded. I'm trying to select it and remove it. Ah, there, got it. Let's change this because I want to see the result as we're kind of working with it. It's not really doing much now, is it? Okay, normal map. First time bringing this in, so I'm just kind of figuring out the materials on the fly here. Okay, which one was the normal map again? Barrel, vault, okay. Textures. Was it this one? Yeah. But that's not, I don't know. Might have to create my own textures here. I wonder if I could actually make that darker, the other one. I wasn't planning on spending this could be time consuming, and I don't want to bore you guys too much. I'm trying to get the blue. I mean, I could easily do this to get the blue. That would fix the problem. That would be a quick solution. That would be a quick solution, but the problem is it doesn't have that rust look. Metallic map. Metallic map. Which one is this one? That one there. Metallic smoothness. Of course, it's got that texture with it, right? It's the wrong one because it's not wrapping the barrel properly, right? Got a metallic look though. I'd have to look at all these different materials. They have a lot here. Red. Default. It's a texture, right, guys? So it's gonna have that, you know, that wrap. It's kind of like doing a skin wrap on a car, if you follow me. What if that one is using, I need to drum rust. I need to do that. So that's in, I want to get that rust going on. I might have to play with that a little bit, guys. And then just try to make and create my own. Okay? So with that said, actually I'm probably gonna end up keeping these. So with that said, let's continue on with something else. I'll do that kind of behind the scenes, guys. I don't know if you want to watch me do all that. I don't know. Again, I was thinking of using that one, but I don't care for it very much. It says it's navy blue, but I don't want it. And again, I don't really care for the shininess of that. So, but my blue is a little bit too dark. Going back to here, I could lighten it up a little bit. I don't know what to call that color, but I like the color of it. Too purpley. Kind of a, there's no way I could get the RGB values for that color, right? It would be nice to have the rust as well. I'm not a color expert. I just kind of put it back to where it was. I can't have that metallic map on it. I'm gonna have to go maybe from the barrel rust one, which is part of, is it this one? Yeah. And then look at the right, and actually attach those to it. Metallic. Could try that instead. That one is what? There. Let's go to here. Metallic. It's the bottom one there. Metallic smoothness. Okay. If I go to here, delete, and then go to here, and then drag and drop this. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Kind of creating my own here. I should actually take that, cut it. No, I can't do that. Drag and drop. I'm just gonna drag and drop it in here. Blue barrel modded. Using the same texture. Kind of just creating a custom one here, guys. And if I look at the other transparency, let's see what it looks like when I do that. Rust material normal. basically it's just kind of like copying the one and changing the color. I probably could have just did that, but that's okay. Going back to here, no, here, transparency. Okay, go back to here, here, transparency, drag it there, boom. Oh ho ho, yeah. Except it's pretty dark, right? I need to lighten it up. There we go. Ooh. Almost getting it, boys and girls. Almost getting it. Yes. Okay, we're doing it on the fly here. Let's go. What else? A normal map. Normal map. Let's see what happens when I add that normal map. I think it's this one. Not really seeing a change. So, slight change. Okay. Oh, okay, that's the detail a little bit. A little bit of detail. It's kind of like the damage on it. I like it. Okay, there we go. So we'll just do that. Cool. Cool. Now, there we go. That's our custom barrel. Clicking this one. I actually have to rename this. What? Just see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit those. Where is that one? F? Okay, yeah. Alright, that's fine. So, just seeing if I'm getting the color right or not. We'll keep those there. I'm gonna copy those. Blue barrel modded. What? Yeah, that's exactly it. I definitely got the blue going on. I just don't know. I would really like to get that nice color that's kind of the same. No, that's kind of, I don't want it to look the same. I could easily just duplicated this, but that's okay. You want to create a new material because if you edit the original, then you're obviously going to be editing the other ones as well. So it's too green. Maybe we'll just go with that, guys. Okay. So that's that. And duplicate. Rename this to 5, and that doesn't matter. Whoops. Control Z. I didn't want to do that. Rename 4. Rename 2. And then we'll duplicate this. And then move both of these over there. all I need to do is just take the coordinates of this. And delete. Take the coordinates of this. And delete. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Awesome, awesome. Yeah. There we go. Solution to the problem. Yeah, they're supposed to be blue. It's hard to tell there. Okay. Going to this website. Do I still have it up here? Let's close that. Yeah, those other drums, they're okay in that, but I don't want them. So with that said, let's close that. The Marco ones, right? It's nice having the textures and the materials and that, but they only work for there's no color on that. It's the base map that creates the color. So I'm just gonna delete. Bye bye, Marco. Sorry, Marco. Just cleaning things up. That's gonna have to do. At least it looks blue. I could lighten that color up, to be honest. And to lighten that color up, I would have to lighten it in the here. Right? It might work, I don't know. I doubt it, but I can change the color, yeah. There's no way to lighten it up. There's really no white section. So close that. Don't mess with it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to be happy with it. I would like it to be kind of grayish. Kind of has a bluish look to it, but all right, where's that website? I have to open it. Let's just remove all this. I know this is a bit time consuming. I'm trying to keep you guys entertained with what I'm doing by talking through it. I'm not trying to be boring. Again, this is educational, informational. So, two things I learned. Something I didn't really pay attention to. I've owned the original, and I've owned remastered as well. Okay, you notice on top here, there's no canvas or tarp. So let me just show you something here. It was the remastered that they put the canvas or tarp on top. It'd be nice to find drums with this two-tone, but that's not happening. The drums here also have two, that's normal, right? You need one so when you're pouring, you have air that can replace what's being dumped out. Oh, there's even a garbage bag there. Okay. That looks different. I don't know if I could get water bottles and milk cartons. That's going to cost money. Their pallets have, I think, 7. This is the remastered too, so take note to that. I'm trying to go off the original. Alright. These are kind of whitish, grayish, and these are kind of bluish, right? So that's what I was kind of going for, but I don't want to change the original too much. So, but you can clearly see they're two different colors. All right, and then I need a garbage can too. Metal garbage can. See if we can find something. Yeah, nothing. There's a garbage truck for free. Oh, what's this? Garbage heap. I don't want a heap. Got some rusty old drums in there too, but it's not what I'm looking for. Oh, low poly. Is that what the original stuff was? Low poly. You got some cardboard boxes. Not really what I'm looking for. Let's go just garbage can. Getting hungry already. Low poly. I'm not finding anything with a metal garbage can. Garbage bag. Oh, there we go. Got some garbage bags. It's a bit of a win. What do they got in here? Trash bag and trash box. Oh, look at that. Oh, I might have just found it. Nice. What should I save that in? Exterior, I guess. Stuff. Exterior components. They've got cans and stuff in here and water bottles. So that's a win. Let me show you guys. Is it? Let's see. Good for URP. Oh, version 6. Dang. You gotta do a little reading. There's the metal can, kind of. It was the water bottles and stuff I was going for. Right? That's kind of stuff you see on the ground in the map. Some cans. cool stuff. So, but it looks like version 6. I'm just reading a little bit here. Of course, it'd work for URP. Is it strictly version 6 only? I guess. Bummer. Looking at another one here. Oh, there we go. Oh, might have found it. Might have found it. Here we go. Okay. Waste, overgrowth, comprehensive, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they kind of look, I don't know, but that's kind of what I want to get. It's not going to be the best garbage can. And of course, garbage bags. Some bottles, some waste. Food. And then they got piles too. Which I don't really want. I just want like the can, garbage bag. Looks kind of, I don't know. I mean, I can't complain about free. The water bottles and stuff will work. Right? Somewhere I had seen a trash bag. I don't know. I thought I seen one. We got the can right there. You could get on top of this garbage can, and then you could parkour from there to here, and then from there to here. You could get on top of that stuff. The pallets here you could use to get on top of these. I always tried to parkour from here on top, but you can't make it. It's too far away. Outside the map, got some pallets and some crates I'll be bringing in. I thought I seen a garbage bag, but maybe that was on number 2. Maybe I don't need it so much. But for now, man, I'm getting hungry. Exterior components. Save. I'll save it for now. Okay. Alright, I know I haven't really got a lot done. We've done a lot of talking. I was thinking of doing the same thing that we did for this with this. I was thinking of maybe duplicating the container V red, and then just maybe using it on here. I don't know, we'll see. I won't get that rust though, that's the only thing. And that's the only problem, right? I won't have that rust as well. It'll all be one color. So I was thinking of that. Of course, I was just about to go on break. Oh my goodness. All right. containers. That was part of the right here, right? So there's all the materials. Container V1 red. They've got the materials and the textures mixed together, unfortunately, but I guess it doesn't really matter. But Control D. Oh, I just duplicated the whole thing. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And then, yeah, see, it has the ribbed texture. That's the thing. Okay, probably don't need to do all that, but I might need to edit this. We'll see. If I go here, I have to select all of these. What the? It's supposed to have the same element. Alright, I went with something different for the floor. Okay, it's gonna do the same thing. I know it is. It's really the color that I want. I don't want the texture. So that's the thing. The texture's built in with the, let's see here, modded. I'm not sure how I'm going to duplicate that color. That's the problem. We'll go like that for now, and then we'll go like this to this, and we'll see. I'm going to lose the rust. That's the other problem. I'll have to see if I could get the rust from that. Container modded. Yeah, see, we're getting that, which I don't want, which is right there, which is not right there. Height map. That's not working. Okay, so we're not really getting rid of the, okay, so I'm just gonna undo all that, and then we're just gonna delete this. Yes, that's fine. Okay, materials and textures. Materials, textures, yeah. So I'm just gonna go like this, like this, like this, that. That goes into there. Needs to go into here. There. These are gonna be the same. It'll be fine. Okay. Alright, quick break. I gotta get something in my stomach. My stomach's yelling at me. So bear with me, and then we're gonna continue. I don't know. I guess we'll just finish the... We are getting stuff done, guys and gals. We still have to finish the drums. And I'm just gonna go with that. I think I'll have to be happy with it. I don't want to play around, mess with it too much. The other thing here, I gotta make sure, there we go. Make sure all that's changed as well. It's a lot of extra stuff that you gotta pay attention to, right? If you created your own light map, right, make sure you update that. And then anytime I duplicate, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's already a 1, so I don't know why it goes 1 when it should actually go 2. Okay, and light map parameters. Okay. Same thing with this. Got to get it done before okay, that's all fine. I set it all back to the default settings. Get these done quickly before I forget about it. Get this set up. My recommendation is get this set up before you start copying and duplicating. Right? Because then now, here I am having to do all this. It's like doing extra work. Okay, we're good there. Some of them are already game object parents. And some of them you have to go into the child. So... what do you do? Okay. All right. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Let me get something in my stomach and then make myself a quick coffee, and I'll be right back. guys, gals, I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Appreciate you. Okay, oh yeah. Okay. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna work on, what are we working on? So we got those, we got that. We've got these 4 over here to do, which are here. Those look different as well. What the? That's because I'm looking at different pictures too. I think that's remastered as well. That's something different I was thinking of doing. Two there. Okay. All right. Yeah, 2 right there, and we got those. So I guess we'll just, I don't know. Let's just start working. I think this is where I'm putting this. Yeah, and something else I was thinking of. I messed this up. So that's green 1, green. Yeah, that's fine. Hole 1. I think we're fine. I don't know what I was doing that other day. Okay, I'll just ignore that. Let's duplicate this. What? Whoops. Okay, that looks fine. Okay. Oh, okay. Now, if I do it there, why isn't it update here? Just want to make sure that this is all set up prior to copying it. That's so much faster. Okay, let's zero it out and bring it over here. So we're going to be working on this side. This one has 2 of them. Let's just Control D that, and then there we go. Okay, so how I'm gonna figure out the orientation and such, I'm not sure, guys. I am not sure, but I can figure out my distance, I think. It's gonna be tricky because the height and the elevation and that, the points, the reference points aren't the same. That's a problem. Probably could figure out the angle. Let's call it 20. 4 by 20. Thank you guys for being here and watching. You're awesome. Alright, 10. Opposite over adjacent. 4. 10, negative 1. 4 divided by 20. I get 11.3 degrees. Okay, off the wall. And then this one kind of looks the same. Maybe I'll just do the same thing. It's a rough estimate for an angle, so it's gonna have to work. So let's see, I have to it's a negative. What the hay for horses? Get my orientation right here. Yeah. And then this one, I actually have to, let's just 90 it. Negative 90. Plus that 11.3. Oh my God. Lost everything. Okay, 90 plus 11.3. Oh my God, why can't I type today? There. Okay, the only thing is I haven't positioned it where they should be. They're kind of something like that. Right now, that's kind of a guess. And then there's pallets as well. I have to do some guess measuring here. Call that the base. 5.5. What did I do for a ratio again? Yeah, I think that was it. 0.627. Okay, so X is that gonna be right? I don't know. We're subtracting. Will you stop pressing the wrong stuff? It's making me do all over again because I can't move the cursor on my calculator. I don't know why that is. 38. 468. No, that's too close. There's something wrong there. Oh, right. It's because I used the wrong number. 10, 12, 10, no. 10. I'm guessing the bottom of it to be around 10.5. I used my wrong value in my calculation. 10.5 times. Okay, and 39.095 minus answer 37.898. That's supposed to be roughly where it is. Seems close, huh? This is the only hard part, guys. Trying to figure this out. It's just kind of, I'm guessing, right? It looks pretty close to the cinder wall, though. It really does. So that was the bottom corner I measured to. Guess I could put the wheels in the same plane. Looks pretty narrow there. Looks pretty narrow. Looks a little better. Gotta get a character through there, right? Oh joy. The tedious part, trying to figure out stuff. 40. 42 from that wall. $42 times minus, no. What the, yeah, divided by 308. There's my distance. So if I duplicate this again, and then I go like that, I'm gonna go -90. Kind of from here, roughly. Oh my God. Yeah, just trying to get the right viewpoint here. I wish I didn't see all these extra lines. That makes it a little more challenging here. It's gonna have to be good enough. Good enough. 29. Nope. Going the wrong way. Where? There we go. There we go. Perfect. So that's roughly where it is. How do I move this without... I want to just move it on the X direction. So... then I'll rotate it. I wish there was an easier way to do this. Cans, it was easy. There, I roughly got the distance right. And then this other one, the bottom of this. Good enough. I'm kind of working with my ruler and calculator, guys. Working off the printed diagram and just kind of doing scaling measurements to estimate the distance. Zero. And I'm kind of trying to measure from the bottom to the bottom of that. Hang on. Good enough. Okay. So if I go like this, adding to it. Plus 17.384, good enough. 19.664. And I'm just gonna go like this. Go. There. And then let's take this one over here. And we'll try to figure out the distance from there to there. Does change. Anytime you change these settings, it reflects, like if you open up a brand new project, those values will stay. Same thing with here as well. So you don't have to change them all the time, which is nice. Okay. And let's try to guess from the wall. I don't know. Good enough. Let's call it 20 half, I guess. No, 21. Sorry, guys. Try not to. I mean, I don't know how to make this more exciting, right? Okay. Subtracting. Again, I'm just guessing with the numbers here, guys. So there we go. That's that. If I go this, how do I do this? That's to this corner here. So there, that's all I could do. Let's see. All right. What's up? Really cool. Thank you, Spider Zach 3107. Haha. Another positive comment. Let's go. Yeah, I'm trying to make it cool. It is cool for sure. Shout outs to Spider Zach. Thank you for the awesome comment. Yeah, it's just time consuming, tedious. I don't know, like there's no way I can make this exciting, guys. It's just designing. And then I printed off this diagram here, right? By snipping tool. And then I'm just kind of taking measurements. Like I know the scale of my world, and I take a measuring, like my scaling ruler from back in my drafting days, and then I just use ratio proportion to kind of estimate it. And that's all I could really do, is kind of just guess it. So it's pretty close, I think. Let's have a look here. Right, this is the corner we're working in. So this one's pretty close to the wall. This one's got a bit of a distance. So, right, as you can see. And hopefully I got it right. I'll double check the values later, but we'll just go with that for now. And we're still working on barrels. I thought I would just get those done because it's only 3 garbage cans. These could be deleted. I don't think I'm actually leaving. I don't know. I might use them in the background. I don't know. We'll see for now. Guess I just leave them for now. But slowly getting there. Appreciate the comment. That's so awesome of you. Let's get these other drums done. These ones here, right by the garbage can. So I really can't see this one here. The only viewpoint I have is I don't really have many viewpoints there. I don't know why there's an image of that, but that's okay. You can see there's going to be some background stuff. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Maybe I could find an awning asset. We'll worry about all those details later. I'm not going to be so particular with the measurements for this stuff out here, guys. So you don't have to worry. I'm being a little bit more particular with the positioning in the world, in the map. Okay? It's not going to be perfect 100%, but we'll do our best. Okay, so I'm working on these ones here right now, which are right here. So, this is all I could do. I mean, I can measure those. It's kind of hard to do trig on barrels. I probably could. Just need reference lines, but I don't know. I'm just gonna have to guess that stuff. So let's just do that. So yeah, I don't know why they look darker. Are they different drums? I don't know. It could be the lighting. They look a little darker. Of course, I don't have the game, so I don't know. Well, I have the game, but it's not installed, and I don't even think I could get into the world. And there's only so many reference images out there. I those ones are gray. We don't have any other images showing what's inside. Like I could see that one, okay. Is it just the one barrel? I don't really recall. Let's look at, clean up this history a little. Jeez. Sorry guys. Remastered. Come on, load up. Okay, remastered. I could see one. I can't remember if it was 1 or 2. I know that's 2. I know that's 2. Oh, here. Oh, that's this one. Yeah, that one's done. We already got that one done. This is from remastered. So yeah, we got that done. We got that done. Got that done. We still have these 4 to do. I think it's 2 in there. I don't really remember. Guys, do you remember? Is it 2 in there? Or just 1? I need some more reference images. So, which I will do later. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's just duplicate that one and bring it. I don't know if it's 2 or not. Don't recall. And I don't have any close-up images of it, so I can't really tell the distance. Oh, it looks like I do see 2. So, okay, Control D. And I think it's staggered a little bit. What is the distance of the drum again? 0.627. So I'm just gonna go like this. We're adding to it. 19.36 plus 0.627. 19.987. And then it's just kind of looks like it's just staggered off a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. I think I could kind of see the top of it. So, where did I get that image from? Remastered. What the? Get lost, stupid ads. I don't want to play that. Take your lame sauce somewhere else. I think I can kind of see it there. There's that garbage bag I was thinking. So that was part of remastered. So we're not going to worry about that. This one here has those 3 drums there. It could be a lighting thing. I don't remember if they're darker ones or what. Again, I wish I had the I don't have the game installed, so just staggered it out a little bit. Okay. The distance in, I don't know. That's kind of a guess. For this one here, it's close to the edge. So, how far in they were, I don't recall. Again, I don't have any images of that, so. Okay, next, those are darker drums. So, I don't think they're different drums. Are they different drums? I don't know. Let's just duplicate that. And I would have to materials. No, I can't use that. What am I doing here? No. Don't need that. Close that up. Barrel. Rust. What am I using there? Blue barrel modded. Yeah, I ended up doing a modded for it. Let's go Control D. Let's just test something out. And try different things here. They're not actually dark there. Those look like blue, those look like gray. It could be a lighting thing, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think they're green. Let's try to go for a darker. See, that's the, yeah, the paint. That's kind of a dark one too, right? I was thinking of duplicating that. So, green, I don't know so much. find that actually. Okay. Here we go. Measure time. 20 to center. Okay, so, oh, right, I'm measuring to center. No, from edge to center. Edge to center. We're adding to it. Okay, there we go. Trying to be quick about it. Which one did I measure to? Two. Okay. Using this one as a reference. I'm just gonna have to call that good enough. We're subtracting. What? Okay. 50. Whoops. Where am I typing here right now? Hold up. $51.423 subtracts 9.348. What the? Can I type? Guess the position, and then now it's just a matter of, okay, that's that one. I'm gonna just rename this one. Actually, I don't need to. Just bring it in. Kind of triangulate here, right? Guess I should just guess them, right? So, off my sketch, I measured to this one here, and then the other two are just kind of randomly placed. And they're darker barrels. I don't know. I don't recall what color they are. They're a little bit lighter, but I just went with it. Control D, and we're gonna have one out here too. One of these darker ones. Slowly getting it, guys. I was hoping that I could match this color to here, but I probably could eventually figure it out. I'll have to do some testing offline, playing with textures and materials, guys. Right? For now, we'll just go with it. Alright, so now we're gonna do these here. So there's 3 of the regular ones. Control D and Control D. Oh, one more. Control D. Okay. Do I have too many? No. We're good. Okay. So, something like this. Something like that. Got them all kind of in line right now. And they are kind of close. These actually kind of go like this. It's kind of like that. And let's figure out how far away are they. The center. Okay. Elevation 2, which is whoops. That's good. Okay, so subtracting one point. What? There's no shot. Yeah, that's better. 18.383 minus 4.56. 13.823. So that's roughly where that's going to go. So is that the center? That's a good question. Edge to edge plus center. Because I measured it to the center. Edge to edge minus center. Right, so technically minus 13.51. Oh, actually it's plus. Dang. 13.823 plus 14 point. That's where it is. Oops. I guess. I don't mean to bore you guys. It's supposed to be interesting and exciting. Just all the little tedious, time-consuming little things, you know. Appreciate you watching. You're awesome. I need some coffee. What do we have for time? Okay, 20 minutes. All right. We're going to finish up here. 20 more minutes. I kind of guessed with the other ones. Now I have to figure out my last distance, which is from the wall. just guessing. Okay. Okay, good enough. Adding. $16.7. That takes me to the center. No, that takes me to the edge. I have to compensate for the center here. Okay, 20 point. That takes me to from there to there. Minus, I'm just gonna do it anyways. 19.862. There we go. That's roughly where it is. So, which one is that one? Number 14? Okay. And we just gotta take all that and move it right there. I think that's gonna have to do. There we go. So that's supposed to be those ones there. And that takes care of the drums, I hope. Did I get that right? 1, 2, the third one is the dark one, yeah. Okay. Now the angles and stuff, this I kind of guessed at. It kind of looks like it's at an angle somewhat. These all, yeah, okay, good. That's all done, that's good. Okay, that's good. Okay. Swap Bob says he likes it. Hilarious. So we'll have a look around. Slowly getting it. Those are at a slight angle. I just did a little trig to figure it out. We could walk through here. I made the floor look like it had some sort of texture instead of flat. And we still have the drums over here to do. So I guess let's get that finished. We have 5 drums. I'm gonna assume 2 dark ones. I don't know what to think. Yes, Lil. It's my cat. She wants a boyfriend. 3 blue and 2 black ones. So, those aren't the same. I should rename them. Because I changed them, right? Yeah. Let's rename these to, I don't know, Barrel Custom. I guess. What the cornflakes? Oh, goodness gracious, Sally on Sundays. I'm trying to finish up here. It's a lot of work, guys. It is a bit of tedious work. I mean, I could just not care. I could, but I'm trying to recreate it. You know, the best I can. Okay, so. Okay, good. Okay, good. Barrett. Who types Barrett? It's supposed to be barrel. I'm not even gonna fix it. This is not my typo. Okay. So we have 2 of these. I think. And is that correct? Yeah, 2 of those. They go in the corner. I don't know, I'm guesstimating. Something like that. Good enough, I guess. I could measure it, I guess. But we'll just roughly position them for now. And we need the blue ones. 3 of them, right? Okay. I'll have to do a little measuring for this. Center. That's to the center of, which one did I measure to? That one. Okay, I have to kind of position them first. So we have 4, 5, 6, 4. Hang on. How do I want to triangulate these? 4, 5, 6. They're kind of triangulated. Somewhat. Am I getting the triangulation right? I don't know. Guess I am kind of. Well, I don't know. Kind of close, I guess. All right. What did I figure out? It's all part of the designing part, guys and gals. Everything takes time. Subtracting 51 point. Okay, I get 9.029. That's it. Okay. And then the distance from the sea can. All right. I don't know, 41. Just remember that's from what the when I measured that was the center. So I'm going to take that value from edge to edge. So I got to go forward. So I have to go forward. I forgot about that. Minus the radius. So close. 716. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, and then now let's take this. Just I don't know. Kinda supposed to be hitting that. Oops. Enough. Okay. What did I? 41, I think I went with 41. We'll make it 42. Almost done, guys. Again, I'm just measuring off my printed off diagram. This one, like I'm just physically measuring with a ruler and then using ratio proportion because I know my scale I know I can measure this and I know how long this is, right? Because I figured out based on cinder blocks, and that's what I use for my values for my ratio proportion, and that's how I'm doing it. So it's not perfect, but it's going to be close, and then I'm using a bit of trig and whatever else not to figure out angles. Okay, divided by 308. Again, guys, math is important. You can use it. See how I'm using mathematics in this? It's very usable for those people that say math is useless. They're just making excuses so they don't have to do math, probably because they can't do math, right? You just got to be able to understand why people say certain things. What's their reasoning? It's a psychological thing, guys. They make excuses. It's just all distraction. It's all magic tricks, deception. They're saying one thing, but they mean another. That's facts. Okay, so I'm going this direction and I'm adding plus 24.592. Did I get that scaling right? 42 times 35 point. Yeah. Okay, and then I have to. So that takes me from edge to edge. Let's just move it. Whoops. What the? Ugh. 49. I wrote down the wrong value. Oh, no, I'm entering in the wrong value, in the wrong spot. 29.381. And that takes me from here to here. So I have to subtract, yeah. Delete. Second function answer minus 0.627 divided by 2. And it should be at 29.068. That's it. That's roughly where it's going to be. Right there. I don't know what I did moving that. So that's gonna have to be close enough. Close enough. It all looks good from an airplane. I gotta keep telling myself that. Nobody's gonna really know. But I would like to get it as close to, the actual location. Let's have a quick look here. So we still obviously have to do the car. I think I have to do a mound here as well. Everywhere else is flat, I believe. Okay, music's still going good. Great. I had to take my headset off just to be able to do the measuring in that. It's just easier. Where are we at for time? We're there. We're at 3 hours. Okay, that's it. I'll do a quick walk around here. And I'll be back on Monday. So let's do a quick little... I think hopefully we got all the drums. Inside there, inside there, inside there. I think we're done all the barrels and the drums. We got the garbage cans in position. We have pallets still to put down and chain link fence. I'll do a quick walk around. Okay. I know the map flow is counterclockwise, but that's fine. Slowly getting there, guys and gals. One thing I didn't notice is, yeah, see, the bricks are staggered. They spent a lot of time. They were doing the detail work as well. All the bricks are staggered, so I still have to do all that. Whoops. And I still have, yeah, I still have to do all that. There. Right, as a matter of fact, I'll just go around clockwise from here. Enough. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, there we have it, guys and gals. That is it for now. SWAT guy Bob says hello. All right. Quickly want to thank Spider Zach 3107 for saying really cool an hour ago. Appreciate you. Quick shout outs to Flawless Hack and WX87ZIRTG. You know who you are. Thank you for being new subscribers, guys. It was kind of a, I don't know. It was a very productive video. We got a lot of work done, guys. Okay, I know it's not really super exciting, but we're just creating and recreating and building, and yeah. I mean, it probably would go quicker if I just slapped everything together, but I'm sure you don't want me to do that. Man, it's looking good. It's looking good. Alright, guys and gals, Johnny with WhiskeyTango, coding, Unity, all those good things. I appreciate you watching. The views, the likes. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like the content. Hopefully I could, I'm not putting you to sleep too much. I hope not. I really can't do jumping jacks in the game, so I don't know how to make it any more exciting than that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Take care for now. Johnny saying peace out, guys. Peace.
see.